How's it going? 2-minute book review. We're going to start this week with George B. Bridgman Book of 100 Hands. Sounds like an old horror movie, doesn't it? So this is exactly what it sounds like. In this book, you're going to have some descriptions of anatomy and a whole bunch of hands. I mean, all the hands. And I highly recommend that you draw every single one of them. Draw everything in here. Draw it twice. Draw it 3 times. When you got free time, pick something from it, sketch it. Hands are one of those things that are fundamental, and they shape and change differently depending on how they're moved and how they're flexed, and it's very noticeable and different. So hands are something to study just as much as, like, you almost kind of need to spend as much time studying hands as you do your overall body anatomy. Kind of that way with faces too. Study your hands, study your faces, study your muscular anatomy. Those are things. Speaking of which, George Bridgman has several books on anatomy. I highly recommend them. One of the great things that translates from George Bridgman very well is there is a angular, sharp quality to them that gives them a lot of dynamic motion, even in sitting still and like just positions. They just feel like they're moving on the page, and that is a lot because of the angles and the lines he uses, the sharp edges that he uses at what would normally be curved places to give a sense of angularity. This translates really well to comic books and something I would highly recommend. Learning those lines also helps very much with an inker when you can kind of imply a little bit more action to an outline of something that isn't normally there. You learn those things by practicing things like this. George Bridgman also has several other books on anatomy. We'll probably go over those eventually as well. Thank you. You guys have a great day.